It is the digit itself. What is the digit? Digit is 3. So the face value is 3. And what is the place value? Place value is how important the position is, right? So the position of 3 is into hundreds. So the place value of this will be 300. How? So what you have to do to understand this? You have to understand that what is the place value. Like this is ones digit, this is tens, this is hundred. So the answer which you will write for this will be 300. Why? Because the place value of this digit in the whole number system is at 100, at the 100th position, right? So place value is basically how important its position is. So now on the second part we'll be starting with uh, yeah, here we'll be starting with international number system and Indian number system. So let's give an example of a person earning 1 lakh rupees. Okay. So in Indian number system, how we will write this 1 lakh rupees, right? But if same number is to be shown to the American guy, right? So or the international number, if you want to show it into a international numbers, how you will show it? Rupees will be rupees. So can you explain me what are the differences here? This is Indian number system. This is international number system. So in international number system, the difference here lies with the comma. Uh, when you see the commas here in Indian number system, the first comma comes after ones, tens, hundred. It comes between thousand and hundred. Where same is the case with international number system. The first comma comes after between thousand and hundred, right? But the next comma in Indian number system comes after every two digit skip. When we skip two place values, we can get a comma. But in international number system, it will be after every three. So take the example that now we are earning 10 lakh rupees per month. Okay. So how we will write it in Indian number system? This is 10 lakh rupees. But in international number system, how we will write it? It will be rupees, which shows that here in Indian number system, after every two place value skip, we'll write a comma, and in international number system, after every three place value skip, we'll write the comma. Why is it? Because in Indian number system, naming conventions are as such. Like first we'll write ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000. Till here, the naming conventions for both international and Indian number systems are same. But when you move ahead, you will see that after 10,000 in Indian number system, uh, excuse me, I'm not that well versed with iPad, but yeah. So in Indian number system, after 10,000, what will come is, in Indian number system after 10,000 comes 1 lakh, then 10 lakh, then we move towards 1 crore, next 10 crores. But for the case of international number systems, how we will move? After 10,000, we'll go to 100,000. Next, 1 million. Then 10 million. Then 100 million. Next, 1 billion. So the naming convention changes after every 3 place value changes. Here the naming convention uh, changes after every 2 place value changes. See, crore changes. So how it will go lakhs, crores, and that how. Here it will goes by, it will go ahead by million, billion, trillion, that way. Understood? Uh, Now moving ahead with Roman numbers. So in Roman numbers are very simple to understand. Understanding Roman numbers, first you understand this digits. Understand these digits. Excuse me. Yeah. I, V, X, L, C, D, and M. What these values denotes. Okay. Then we'll move ahead with understanding the Roman numbers. So what, and there are few rules to understand. What is this one? This I denotes value 1. Uh, this V denotes value 5. X denotes the value 10. L denotes the value 50. This becomes this 5, 10, 50. Then it will become 100, 500, and then 1000. Simple. Once you learn about this, we'll be moving ahead with some ground rules. Coming to rule number 1. Rule number 1 is, whenever a smaller number comes after the bigger number, you just add. Like, for example, V, I. If this is there, the rule says whenever a smaller number comes after a bigger numeral. Smaller number after bigger numeral. So here the bigger numeral, here it is 5, this is 1, right? So smaller number is after this. So what will you do? 5 plus 1, which gives 6, right? We'll do one more example. Here what is a smaller one? 5. This is x is 10. A smaller number is after the bigger number. You will add 10 plus 5, which gives 15. So xv can be called 15. Rule number 2, which is exactly opposite of this. When a smaller number comes before the bigger number, subtract. Smaller number before bigger number. So we'll take this example only where I precedes v, which means this value is 1, this value is 5. Now smaller value precedes the bigger number, right? So what will we do? 5 minus 1, which gives 4. Here what we have to do? In this we need to add, in this we need to subtract. Simple. Same example we'll take where v precedes x, which means 10 minus 5. The value this here is 5. This value is 10, which gives me value 5. Do you think there is a mistake in what I explained? If you take this example, can you help me find what mistake has been made while explaining? You will find two ways. To write 5. Either you can write 5 like this or you can write 5 like this. So in the naming convention, can this be possible that a same number can be done with the two formats? No, right? So there are few more rules to be which are required. What can be the other rules which will make sure that the numbers like the denotation of these numbers are not repeated? We'll go to rule number 3. First is rule number 1, where smaller number after bigger number add. Second rule is if a smaller number is before the bigger number, subtract. Now we will add rule number 3, where you cannot repeat letters more than 3 times. So it's like you start with 1, then 2, then 3. Now you will not be able to write a number 4 times. This is wrong. What will you do instead? What denotation you have next? You have 5. If you add 1, like write 1 before, so what will happen? You will come to this rule number 2, smaller number before the bigger number, which gives the value 4, right? So this is not the correct way to write 4. The correct way to write 4 is this. Then you will move towards 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, if you write 9 like this is wrong because the I is repeated 4 times. What is the other way to write this? The other way to write this is you go by 10 and one number prior to it. This means 10, this is 1, so 10 minus 1 is 9. So this becomes the correct way to write 9. Next you move to 10, then you move to 11, then you move to 12, so on. So still we have not been able to solve the issue of we have not been able to let me erase this. We are not being able to solve this issue of how to write number 5. There are two ways to write it, right? So here comes the rule number 4, where there are certain combinations not allowed. What are these combinations? First is you cannot write this, the example which we took ahead. Second example is L and C is not allowed. Can you tell me what is L? L is 50. And what is C? C is 100. So here also this, if you go with the rule number 2, you will not be able to solve this, because 50 can be written this way as well, and 50 can be written this way as well. L can be the way to write 50. Similarly, V can be the way to write 5. Another example, which combination which cannot be written is DM. Guys, this will be your homework to understand why DM and why exactly we are not writing DM. Now we'll be moving towards section 4, rounding off. Yes. So what does rounding off means? And where exactly it is required? So imagine that you go to your mom, and your mom mentions that I require some amount. You ask your mom for some amount. Let's assume you ask your mom for, you want to buy a compass which is worth 496 rupees. You go to a shopkeeper and you want to buy this compass of 496 rupees, right? Now when you go to your mom and ask for this rupees, what your mom will do is, your mom will give you 500 rupees, right? And why exactly she did this, and what exactly she did to give or to confirm that she wants to give you 500 rupees? So she used the concept of round off. So there are rules to round off. First is whatever the number is. For in our case, the number is 496, right? Now we are rounding off to tens place. So what is this tens digit? This is the tens digit, right? Now we want to round off to tens place. What we will do is we'll see the number after it. The number after it is whether it is greater than 5 or less than 5. Here the 6 is greater than 5, right? So what we will do is we will round up the number. So this will be increased by 1. So this 49 will become 50. And this number by default, the ones place will by default become 0. We'll take another example where the cost is 494 rupees. Now if your mom is rounding off to tens place, what will she do? She will check the next number. The next number is on the ones place, right? Which is 4. 4 is less than 5. So what we will do? We will round down. Round down in the sense we'll go with 490. This is called rounding off. In the next session, we will be covering some examples to help you better understand about all the concepts. Thank you.